Hello and welcome. We are joined today by Susan Douglas-Scott, who is the chair of NHS Golden Jubilee. She's going to talk to us today a little bit about why you should apply to become a chair of a board for the NHS. So Susan, do you want to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do for the NHS?
Yeah, I'm Susan Douglas-Scott here, and I'm very proud to be the chair of NHS Golden Jubilee. It's a fantastic board to work with. I'm described as one of the national boards, so I work with all of my colleague chairs across the whole of Scotland because we support them in helping them to reduce their waiting times, particularly around orthopaedics and cataract surgeries, and we also run the cardiothoracic service for the west of Scotland. So it's an exciting board to be part of, but do you know what, I think any NHS board's an exciting thing to be part of, and being chair it's a great honour. I see it very much as a public service.
So what made you think about becoming a chair? What spurred that initial application?
I had been an NHS non-exec with NHS Education for Scotland for 8 years prior to applying for this chair's role, and I really felt passionately about the work. I wanted to continue with the NHS as a non-exec, so the opportunity arose and I thought, well, I'll see if my skill set fits, and it did, and I've been enjoying it now for almost 3 years. I've been at Golden Jubilee now.
Brilliant. So what do you do as a chair? Can you just give us an idea of roughly what's involved?
Well, ultimately I am the senior leader in the organisation, so it's up to me to ensure that we have an effective strategy that fits with government plans and allows us to deliver our brief, and also to set the culture and tone of the organisation, and I think that's really important. If you don't get both of these things right, you're not likely to end up with a good working environment for people and a good healing environment for those that we serve.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So what do you see as the challenges of somebody new coming into this position? So somebody applying now for one of the board positions we have up now?
It's getting to know people, and obviously that's a little trickier at the moment because of social distancing. You know, when I became an NHS chair, I kind of immersed myself. I went to lots of additional meetings than I would normally be expected to. Had lots of one-to-one meetings with people. So, you know, as a new chair coming in now, we just need to make sure that we involve you virtually in the way that we're doing today, you, and having a conversation online, and help any new chairs feel part of both the chairs group, because we all support each other as NHS chairs, but also specifically within your own board, getting to know your own executive team, and the brief that you have in your area is really important.
So just finally, what sort of difference do you feel you can make in this role as a chair? You mentioned before, you know, you set out strategic direction and so on, but what difference do you feel you make in this role?
I really believe in compassionate leadership, so I have tried to reach out to people since I came into this role to let them know that I care, to let them know that I'm interested in what they do, and that I'm here to support them during good times and challenging times. So I've tried to continue that during the pandemic by making video links, by attending meetings on Teams, by speaking to people on the phone, and just helping people feel heard, feel listened to, and making sure that we're all having a shared agenda. And now that's tricky as a chair because you're not an executive, you're not there full time, but it's a skill I think that a lot of people have, and that as an NHS chair you bring that to the team, and if you're there with a listening ear and with a strategic head on, that combination, I think that can be a win-win.
Oh, fantastic. So if somebody's thinking today, I'm going to go and apply, what advice would you have for them?
Get to know what the board that you're applying for, what they do. Speak to some key people. Do some reading. So a real combination of research, so that you get a feel for what you're applying for, and then you'll be able to answer appropriate questions. Also ask appropriate questions. I think an interview is a two-way thing. You're finding out, is this the right thing for me to be stepping into, as well as the people that are interviewing you to find out if you're going to be a good fit.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Susan.
You're very welcome, and good luck to all of those people that apply.